Hey everybody, how you doing? SK Modified at South Boston Speedway. The street stocks are here also this week. Man, it feels like I've been running this track a lot because you might remember the last week of last season, the street stocks were here. I've had a bad week here this last week. The tour mods are at Lanier, but the street stock and the SKs are here at SOBO, and this week so far my best finish has been 9th, 13, and I had 2:15, so I am starting third position in the car number 5 here, so hopefully I can better my 9th place finish. That is the best finish for the week so far. It's just not been a good week. I've been getting caught up in lap car accidents, other accidents, and I have even spun myself out, you know, and so it's just one of those down weeks. This might be a drop week for me across all the asphalt series that I run. So anyway, South Boston, 0.4 mile track, 12-degree banking. This is a 6 a.m. Thursday start time, 15 cars, single split, and let's go.
Remember what our goals are for the day,
All right, got a pretty good jump there, holding on with the outside car, but these two guys ahead of me, they are aliens. This field here has guys approaching 6,000 IR, and we're down to 500 IR. One split, very diverse field. Okay, through the first lap there, I'm able to maintain my third place position. We're looking out the rear deck of the second place car back at me. All right, so like I said, these guys ahead of me, these guys are what I consider aliens, and they're going to go for it side by side, door handle to door handle. They're fighting for the lead, and I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, as an enduro, of course, there's no cautions here. Whatever happens, you got to take the opportunity when it presents itself. Looking out the back deck of that second place car, I come up to him and almost get into him, but you know, I'm feeling pretty good right now. It's only been a few laps, but I'm hanging with the top guys. All right. Got the fourth place car right behind me by about a car length, but we pulled away by a couple car lengths to fifth place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, very large blanket. The car feels pretty good to me. I've mentioned before in many of the series that I like to have a little weight in the rear, so I leave a little gas in there more than I need. This time here with my slight adjustments to the setup, I am running barely enough fuel to get to the end, and the car feels good without anything in it here at SOBO. Okay, there's that back straight wall that I have a tendency to hit once in a while, and then turn 4 here, my nemesis. The Achilles heel here at South Boston is that turn 4 coming out, giving it too much gas. Well, we're in the fourth place car, roof cam looking up forward to us, 1, 2, 3 there. I'm pretty pleased that I'm hanging with the first 2 places pretty good here. Like I said, these guys are aliens. I'm kind of running a slightly higher middle groove off of 4 there because, like I said, that's where I have a tendency to put the gas on too much, and I get real light there. Whoa, we got 3 of them stacked up against the wall there. Well, we all negotiated that 1 through 4. Oof, that was kind of a sticky wicket there. Well, 1.1 second off the leader, working lap 10. Like I said, I'm feeling pretty good that they haven't checked. There's another guy still waiting, Smoker, but I'm feeling pretty good, pretty much hanging with these guys. I wonder how long that Smoker is going to be sitting there. I got somebody on the wall at the outside. I don't see him. No, he kept going, kept in the right direction. There's that Smoker, finally got going, but he didn't punch out in the pits. He's going to drive it around for the quick fix. He's already about 2 or 3 laps down, but I get that. He went low through then he drifts up and kind of almost gathers up the fourth place car. We're on his roof cam right now, the fourth place car, and the 6 washes up, having a hard time controlling his car. The 4's got to give him a tap, and the 4 taps the wall. Fourth place, oh my. So that's going to lengthen the gap quite a bit between me and the fourth place car. 14.6. About a second off of the third place car, that second place car number 3. And we're working, going to be working lap traffic here all of a sudden. Okay, let's take a quick track analysis here at South Boston. So coming down the backstretch here, like I said, the straights really narrow up, it seems, here at this track, and that's why I have a tendency to sweep out into that wall. come right down on the apron on the yellow line, underneath the flag stand, going into 1. You just want to run that yellow apron line all the way around and sweep out to the wall. Be a little bit careful there. You got to unwind the steering wheel coming out of the corners. And then turn 4 here. Again, I kind of diamonded it just slightly that time because, again, turn 4 is my nemesis. So when you're working the lap traffic, hopefully they go high. You can come down and kind of utilize that apron just a little bit to help with your setup in the next set of corners. And that was a perfect example of right there. I did not sweep out to the wall. Whoa! You got the 15 car there. He was all over the place, hit the wall, got by him. And then we got a car on the inside. Oh, you can see I overpowered coming out of 2 there. And then smooth out through 3 and 4, back underneath the flag stand. If you get out of your rhythm here at SOBO, at least for me, it seems to take about a half a lap to get back into it. You get out of your groove and you can get hurt in a bad way. Well, all things considered, that's worked out pretty good through them lap cars and them other wreck cars. Dodged a couple ones here. You know what time it is? Crank that knob to 11.
Get up out of there. 14.684. Got one dead in the water in front of you there on the bottom. See the top side. Not a spot, I don't think. No, it's not a spot. 14. 777 inside. Clear. Nice and smooth, man. We just passed halfway. Any help you can get us there, big girl? Working on it, boss. 15.467.
Well, I'm not sure what was going on with that 11 car, I think it was, the black car there. That lapper I was trying to get around, he just dove to the inside and almost came to a stop. And then you could see a split second later, he went high to let the 4th place car get by him. So anyway, the thing about the SK Modified series as an Enduro series with no cautions is this is a great learning experience for dealing with lap cars and lappers. We're going to jump ahead here just a few laps. But, you know, I kind of wish there was a supplemental SK Modified series along the lines of the Tour Modified where it was a little bit longer and cautions enabled, a different whole different ball game. Because these Enduros, they're really not indicative of real life, but they do give you some skill building opportunities. Like I said, accident avoidance and dealing with lap cars. Okay, so I got another lapper here to work with, and looking out his rear deck as I try to maneuver around him. And, you know, I understand what's going on here, and I mean, he's just about as fast as I am, but he's actually in no position battle. And I am clearly faster than him, and I'm having to adjust my line because he's, quote, taking my line away. And, you know, I haven't been able to get right up to him. I try here, and then he's got to come down, and I thought, what the hell? But then I realized that there was another lapper that we were both dealing with here, the 13. So anyway, regroup. Coming down the front straight, you know, I back off just a little bit here. Try to get another run at it. Going to diamond it just a little bit, but I kind of blow that. I entered my diamond too late to get into him, so going to have to come up and get real close to him, hopefully show him that, you know, hey, I'm a little bit faster than you, let me get around you. You're not fighting anybody for anything.
14.846.
So I'm thinking, okay, it wasn't that corner. It should be this next corner that you just kind of move over, and he gets a little loose, I get a good run. I get a little loose, but I get a good run and take him going into 1 and finish it off coming out of 2. And now I'm just going to drive away. I mean, I'm not rocket driving away, but I am a little bit faster than him. And we had that other lap car, but I think he held me up a little bit longer than he needed to. Because like this car here in front of me now, the number 9 car, he's just going to dive out of the way up to the wall and let me zoom by. He probably went a lot higher than he needed to, got up in the marbles there. And by the way, after this last rebuild that we had, it seems like, you can look at that right there, it seems to be a lot more marbles on the track. I noticed that at Lanier also. Okay, well, the laps are winding down. The leaders have gotten away. Second place is almost 6 seconds ahead of me, but I've got a 1.7 second lead on the 4th place car. We've kind of maintained that gap, working the lap traffic and such. And so I'm kind of all by myself again, my own little bubble here. And we've got 5 laps to go coming by next time. If I can just maintain that 2-second lead on the 4th place car and not screw up and get loose coming out of 4, then I should be able to wrap up this podium top 3. And like I said, the car feels pretty good. The last race it felt good too. I just got caught up in a wreck halfway through. But so this, you know, a 3rd place finish here, if I can pull this out, shatters the 9, which was my best finish so far in all my asphalt series this week here. And I needed this. It was getting kind of a little demoralizing. You know, I understand everybody has bad weeks. In fact, there's even a thread on it on the forum about bad weeks. So I'm not the only one having a bad week. So it happens, and that's why they have drop weeks. And that even, you know, that gives you an opportunity to throw away the 2 worst weeks, and it doesn't really hurt you in points. All right, 2 more to go. All right, well, just put 8 corners together here, and I'll pull out my podium top 3 finish, and that'll give me some good points here. I didn't check the points here that I got, but like I said, it was a pretty strong strength of field with 6,000 IR guys down to like 500. I think it was like a 1,800 strength of field, which is a decent points payout. All right, well, we managed to stitch together those 8 corners, and there's the checkered flag. All right, car number 5 brought it home in 3rd. The car parked up against the wall. I wish you guys would not just stomp on the brakes and come to a complete stop as soon as you've crossed the start-finish line. Remember, others are coming behind you, and there might be even a battle coming. So, come around and did my extra cool-down lap, and then not sure what the hell this guy was doing, and puts me into the wall. That wasn't intentional. It was just, you know, he wanted to get to the outside. Luckily, it was after the cool-down lap, so there were no points handed out to either him or I. And as you can see, I came away on this race with 0x, so that's going to help the safety rating just a little bit. Anyway, but I think that after the cool-down lap, I think iRacing should make us come down to the pits and go to our pit stalls and just show a little bit of organization and a little bit of maturity here on this lifelike real racing simulator game. But anyway, top 3, 3rd place, I will take that. That's where I started. Thanks for coming along for the ride, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Go, man, go, clear out, haul ass. Go.